All right, team. Hey, Chuck with TWR, guys. We're here for the Tweaky Tuesday, and we're going to go ahead and go over some of the charts and start getting our list together of what we're going to attack come tomorrow. Real quick, listen, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man. I need all the TWR market warriors to rally, man. End of the year 2023 is coming to the end. Let's go out of this year with a bang. Okay, I want to have a whole bunch of market warriors making money, killing it right to the end of 2023, guys. And then we're going to come in to 2024, and I want you guys to ride with TWR so we can open those doors in 2024 to our future. Okay, pay attention. Upcoming, we got a brand new campaign coming out. We're going to roll it out at the end of December. It's fantastic. It's going to be our yearly campaign of what our mission and goal is out for 2024. We can't wait to do that. Look in the description of this video. I got all the links to TWR products and services, to include that free Discord link. Remember, it's free for the holidays, but after Xmas, man, once the Santa Claus comes and drops off those gifts and everything like that, hey, the free stuff is all gone, man. We're going to go right back to a premium service. So strike while the iron's hot. Come and get some with the TWR Market Warriors. Make some money. Earn your subscription fee, man. That's why it's there. I want you guys to come over there and kill it, man. We've been destroying it. Make your money, enough money that you can afford a year membership, and then you don't even have to worry about it, man. As always, man, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it right now. Get that intro started. Let's go.
In the traders war room, warring with the market every day. We on Zoom, never gonna quit. Ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon. Way to go, dude. Come and learn how to trade stocks. We rentless with the attack when this thing pop. We market warriors.
All right, guys, we're back at it, man. So we got a scanner over here. We're gonna bull engulfing 135. We got the bear engulfing. So we're gonna focus on these actually engulfing candles. I like those. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the bull one right now. We're gonna go ahead and pop it in there, and let's go ahead and we're just gonna start at the top and work our way down. All right, see what we got. We want price change. We want price change high to low. I'm interested in what's gone high. All right. I'm not interested in the penny stock stuff for right now. Okay. The penny stock stuff is good, but I'm not interested in that right now. We can talk about the penny stock stuff at another time. But I am interested in Hood. Robinhood is interesting. It got my attention here. So as we look at Robinhood, remember we looked at it last time. We had a nice cup forming and we got the breakout. Now, Robinhood is looking pretty good. I got a feeling we probably are hitting some exhaustion points on Robinhood, but Robinhood has a lot of opportunity with some revenue streams, and not just crypto. A lot of people think it's crypto, but they have some opportunity with some revenue streams. They're also going to start opening up U.S. equity trading over there in the UK, which is interesting. You know, they did the 24 market, which some of the other platforms are starting to think about doing that. They've shown how it can be successful. They're also going to start looking at the UK, going to open up U.S. equities for trading on the UK platform, on the Robinhood platform. So that'll be interesting. So they got some avenues of approach for some definite money making opportunities. But I do like to cool down from this. Robinhood typically likes to run and then it likes to cool down. So we're going to go ahead and chop this one up real fast. Battle zone right here. You know, of course, we're right at our current level with the battle zone. And then all we're going to do with Robinhood is we're just going to go pretty much on the pretty much the levels. Okay, 14. And then we're going to go ahead and come right back here to this previous level, which is about 12. And there's our new levels, okay? So basically what we tell ourselves is we say, all right, Robinhood, we stay above the battle zone, and on a 15-minute chart, we're going to go ahead and look for long positions towards the 14 with a breakthrough on our way to 15, possibly. If we can't hold the battle zone area, we're going to look for the short position for a retest back to 1250 with follow through to the 12s. And so that's what we're going to do with Robinhood. Coming in, Chewy. We like to trade Chewy. Chewy's been popping up a little bit, looking a little rough here, but I think Chewy Chewy will be one that likes to pull back a little bit. I could see Chewy pushing the 25, guys. I could see Chewy pushing the 25. It got beat up pretty hard already, and it's a pretty good stock. They have a pretty decent um operating system, which has a lot of investors interested, and people are, starting to spend money on their pets and stuff again, right? So we're starting to look into the pet market and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead, put our lines here. Let me get rid of these other ones. All right. So there's our battle zone. Go ahead and we'll come down here for support. We're going to creep it up a little bit though, because we got some price action over here. We're going to go up here just a little bit, about right there for support. And then I'm going to go ahead and just come straight on with resistance right there at 25. All right. So we got basically our level, and we could cheat this up a little bit if we wanted to. We got some levels here, and we do the same thing. We tell ourselves, all right, Chewy, we hold above the battle zone on a 15-minute chart. We're thinking about the run towards 25, potentially breaking through for a little bit more. We can't hold that battle zone. We're looking for that pullback towards 22, and we're going to ride it down, looking for retesting of these areas with potential pullback continuation, bearish continuation towards this 2150 area. So that would be it. EMPH, this one to be interesting. This is actually, I saw a report about this is getting pulled from the NASDAQ. So this one's going to get removed. What you typically will see is you're seeing a little bit of a push, but I would not be surprised if this declines a little bit coming out of the NASDAQ. Now, I could be wrong, but typically some of these stocks, they usually run as they're going into the NASDAQ, sell a little bit, and once they get moved out, they'll run again. And I got a feeling this one's probably running a little bit now, and we'll probably get a little bit of a pullback. So once again, you see, it's what separates an experienced trader from a novice trader, right? One of these things, okay? So much stuff out on the internet that you can basically pick and choose your style of trading from any of these good traders that are out there. I mean, there's a ton of good traders out there, right? You can pick and choose a whole bunch of stuff. The difference between an intermediate and experienced trader and a novice trader is consistency, okay? When I break down my charts, I do the same thing with my charts. Now, I've been doing this back when I would print this out. I would use Yahoo Finance, print this out on the old IBM computers, right? And we'd use colored pencils with rulers, all right? And I would do the lines and charting the same way with colored pencils and stuff. It's the same routine, guys. All right. Just keeping with a routine that works consistently for you. All right. I break down charts like this. It may not work for you. I'm just giving you an avenue of approach and giving you some guidelines. You may like fibs. You might want to take your fib from here to here, rocking fibs, and that's what you go with. Hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I like my battle zone. It makes sense to me, because here we go. Again, if we hold this level above 15-minute chart, right, we're looking for that bullish continuation towards 145, right? If we can't hold that level, we're looking for that pullback to 125. And then we're expecting, and then what we're doing is at these lines, we're not expecting bearish continuation or bullish continuation, right? We're expecting resistance at support. We're expecting resistance at or rejection at resistance. If we get the continuation, that's even better. We can get a little bit more, probably a +1, +2 points on the trade before we start to hit the rejection button and the pullback. But this is where we're expecting, and the light bulb should be coming on and going, hey, this is my target. I need to be looking at the move towards this and expecting to have resistance in this zone. This line is not, set in stone. Okay, this is a zone. All right, we need to understand that this is not 145.89. Okay, this is 145. This is 144.85, and this is 145. 95. You know what I mean? This is a zone that we're looking at here. Okay. Chris, I don't even want to look at that, man. That was a terrible trade, man. That popped on that news. We made a little bit of money, but then we held runners with those 80 calls, and yeah, we had to get out of that. That was a waste of a good thing there. Looking, looking. Okata. Ooh, Okata is looking good. We got a nice little channel. I'd be looking for the pullback here on Okata. I'd be looking for the pullback, guys. Anytime you get channels like this, I wonder, do I have a channel here? Data price range. Can I do this? Oh, that's interesting. I don't use a lot of these things, but I love rectangles, right? So I like rectangles and stuff like that. But okay, here we go. Let's try this one. I like that though. I'm gonna play with that later. Pitchfork. Let's try this. Nope. All right. All right, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. Basically, what we're doing is we're looking for a channel, trend channel. There we go. God, why was that so hard to find? There we go, trend channel. And this is what we're looking at. Okay, so we got this ascending channel to the upside. What typically will happen with the ascending channel when you get more than a 45-degree angle to the upside, it's what's called an unnatural channel to the upside. Okay, usually natural channels are below 45-degree inclines when you're talking about stock market inclines and stuff. I know we're getting into the weeds and stuff on, we're talking about geometry and stuff here, but it's true, okay? It's just geometry correlates in the stock market realm to price action and how the price action relates to the actual stock chart and the movement of the candlesticks, right? So anytime you get more than a 45-degree angle to the upside, or a 45-degree angle and slightly bullish more of a 45-degree angle, you need to start thinking about for the pullback, okay? And what we need to do is we need to go ahead and put our high line here. All right. So we put our high line and we got to come to back to where the breakout was at, okay? Now this is how I do it. Many ways to chop this up, but this is how I do it, okay? So we got the top line, right? So the top line here is 87. The bottom line 76, 75, basically from where we hit the candle and then we started the breakout channel, right? We don't go from here where we actually broke out. We needed to have confirmation of the breakout channel continuation, right? This right here is great. This tells us, oh, breakout, but we need confirmation. This is the confirmation here. So this level to this level, we're going to just put right in the middle, right? We're going to find some price action that we like right in the middle. Now I'm going to go right there. Boom, right there. And it's a little shy of the middle, but that's okay. 8102. All right. So this is basically what I'm looking for on a pullback. Okay. I'm looking for rejection up here, and I'm looking for a run towards 82, 81. And basically, we're going to be looking for the zone. Okay. Again, we're looking for when we talk this, we're talking the zone. Okay. We're looking for the run towards this area, right? So we're looking for the zone anywhere in between here and here. Because if we're playing options, we're probably looking at the 81 to $80 option, right? Put. And we don't need it to hit that. We just need it to go in the direction of travel, right? That we want to go. And usually it'll be a two-leg strategy. It'll be down, consolidation, down, and we'll be able to come out in profit. So that's what we'll be looking for. Projection up here and the downtrend towards the 81, maybe with continuation into the 80s. That's what I'm going off of. So that's my thing of there. I would be very surprised if we get bullish continuation out of here for some more, because this is a lot of gains on this particular ticker, and I don't think the news is hot enough with Okata to warrant staying up here without at least a cool down period to retest and reset. And that's all. That's the only reason. Not that I don't like Okuta. It just needs to cool down and reset. Suncor got beat up the other day, right? You see it here, kind of popping up a little bit, looking like it wants to make a little bit of a push. This could be a potential. This is one that likes to move when it gets some opportunity inside of it. We could put a trade on this one. Come in here, go ahead, battle zone, and this would be one that we would just go strictly off the triggers, guys. Okay, if we triggered, cool. If we didn't trigger, no harm, no foul. We wouldn't even be tripping on this one, okay? But yeah, right there, 32. Trigger off of this one, play it towards 33, maybe 33.50, right? If not, fails, play it to 30. BIDU. This one has been pretty decent. It sold off pretty good here, right? And then we've been consolidating for a little bit. So now we got to think about potentially, are we going to keep in this consolidation mode? Or is it time to break out, right? Is it time to break out, or is it time to consolidate? Consolidate some more still, right? And consolidation can take a long time and it can go on for a while, right? But I got a feeling we're probably going to be looking for more of the breakout on this one. This one's a very popular name. And I'm not too big on these Chinese names, but this one's a decent company to trade at least. I don't know about much of the fundamentals or anything like that, but it's a good one to trade and stuff like that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to use the box of probability for our assessment. So I'm going to go ahead and raise this a little bit. Oops. I'm going to raise this to the last level here. Right there, right? And then that's the bottom low. So we got the top level here, which is here. We got our inside consolidation. And this is, I only lifted it up here so that my top level is in line from where we dumped, right? Inside of here. And so basically now we got our triggers, right? We start to push, great. So we go ahead and start to make our box of probability. And I'm just going to come straight in the middle. Right here. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and create my top. And I'm going to create my bottom. And I'm going to tell myself this. Now, this is one that I'm going to wait, okay? So I'm going to tell myself this. I want 3 reasons why to push this buy, all right? If I stay above my battle zone here, all right? I stay above my battle zone. I want sub indicators to give me, at least I need 2 sub indicators, MACD, TT, my stock, SMI, TTM squeeze, whatever I use, right? I need a sub indicator to give me the go ahead to go get into this trade. Okay. We stay above the battle zone. That's giving me the idea to start looking for confirmation. If I get 2 confirmations, I'll go ahead and take this trade. And we're going to look for this trade towards 117 with continuation and follow through to 120. If we fail and we start to crash below this area and we start to get heavy selling volume, right? And maybe even some news catalysts. Okay, we'll have to pay attention to news. We'll probably look for the downtrend play towards 110 on this ticker. All right. So, but right now, high probability of the push to the upside because on the 50-50 line, which is our battle zone, we're above that line, which gives us more probability to the upside than it does to the downside. So all we're looking for now, since we're above the line, we're looking for confirmation, right? We want 3 reasons why to push to buy. All right. Oh, let's do Baba, and then we'll go into some of the big boys. Son of fire, eyes. I like Baba for the push to the upside. I like this chart for the break. I like the gap fill. I like the gap fill and the break and the push to the upside. I think Baba's been beat up. I was telling people to buy shares down here at 70, man. Again, Chinese stock, but we're here at $75. This is buy zone, guys. Anything under 80 is buy zone for this stock. I mean, this is a powerhouse. This is like the equivalent of, China, Amazon. You know what I mean? So this is a powerhouse, okay? This is one of those stocks you want to own. Um, Battle Zone, go ahead. I like it. I like this for the bullish push. We already got a cup, starting to get the handle. So I like the pattern set up already. Gap fill here. We're just coming up here to this line for a top, and then our bottom is just the support line there. So we're real tight. And that's another thing that I like about BABA right now is we're real tight price action. Okay. So we're within a real tight range. 76, 73, 73, 74 with 75.50. So we're looking for the bullish push. We start to get that gap fill to the upside, and then we're looking for follow through towards, I would even wager say possibly towards 80. To if we got good volume, we got a good gap fill, I would say follow through into 80 if we had the volume along with it. So I'd be watching for that one. Definitely liking this one for longs. The formation, we have a nice channel, and it's not a long channel, it's a short channel that's coupled into the cup with the handle starting to form. Anytime you got multi patterns that are starting to form, those are just, no, those are the good ones. Okay. And then we got gaps to fill, all the way up here. I love it. Baba long. Buy yourself some time too. You want to push out into mid-January probably if you're doing options. All right, I lied. One more. XOM. I like the XOM push, man. 105. We did the spread on this one. The spread pulled it up, said this was like an 80% trade on the spread algo. So, and I've been looking at this one for singular options as well. I like this trade, man. We've been looking at this trade. You can tell we've been looking at this trade for a minute since it's been below 100. Okay. So we like this trade. We're looking like we're breaking out right here. Yeah. We got a nice little flag forming here, you know, or an ascending wedge, whatever you want to call it. Nice little pattern. I like it for the break to the upside. Yeah, especially if oil can stay bullish. Yeah, I think this 105. This also likes to pull back often as well, as you can see here. But we had the legs already, we hit it, and now we're starting our ascend. So I think we consolidate, then we get a nice little push up. 105, consolidate a little bit. 107, consolidate a little bit. So I like this one pushing into the new year. Yep. All right, let's go into the other screener. All right. Bone Golfin, Baron Golfin. All right. Ne Neo. Neo, bunch of crap, man. I don't like Neo. But you got a cup and handle on Neo, okay? So you got a bear engulfing candle. Most of the volume was pressed to the downside, right? So bear engulfing. Um, got a break. You got a gap fill up here. Looks like we could, if you go on the day chart, looks like we got to push potentially to like 9.50, maybe even $10. So potentially you gotta break out here in Neo. It's popular, you got a cup forming, got this long spike though. I don't like that. But yeah, but you got some movement, some decent movement, a decent little candle pattern here. So if you like Neo, premiums aren't too expensive, So if you like Neo, go ahead. I'd say go ahead, maybe take a trade on it. Take a $10 call, push that out until like February. Grab. I like Grab. Grab's one I want you guys to buy shares of. Buy shares of Grab. All right. I like this one. I think this would double your money, maybe even triple your money in 2024. $3.25. Excuse me. $3.25 a share. This is a steal, man. Buy yourself 1,000 shares of this, and then holler at me December 2024 and let me know how you living. PNG. We probably got um I would go short on PNG. This might be a good opportunity to play for people. We got the short signal already. We got the downtrending, right? But we're kind of hitting that H pattern. All right. We're also broadening out. You kind of have this rising, but this isn't a bullish rise here. Okay. This isn't the bullish rise that's looking for the breakout. This is the rise that's catching people thinking that we're going to hit the bull run and then we're going to head down for another leg to the downside, hitting that H pattern. Because here's the line, and we're starting to form the tabletop, and we're looking for the leg here. Okay, so watch that one to the downside. Yeah, I could see that 17 pushing down to 17. Oh, another one I want you to buy shares in right here, Surrey, uh, Sirius XM. Buy shares in Sirius XM, $5 a share. Again, this is another one that could potentially double in 2024, if not triple. They got a lot of stuff going on for them. They got a lot of the podcasts. They got a lot of things, a lot of contracts with the sports networks and stuff like that. They got a lot of stuff going on. Sirius XM, it's cheap. Again, buy yourself 1,000 shares, sit on it, holler at me in December. These are stocks. The stocks I'm telling you to buy, these are stocks that we're going to buy in a 2024 portfolio when we open that up. I'm going to do a club in 2024, and it's going to be one of the TWR clubs. So it's going to be a different club. It's going to be a portfolio club, and we're going to do the same buy-in. We're going to pool the money together, but we're going to buy these stocks under $20. We're going to look at the stocks each week. We're going to get a new stock, and we're going to build up our portfolio into 25 to 30 stocks, and we're going to trade those, looking for 2x and 3x potentials, and figuring out some rules for cutting and stuff like that. So it'll be a good thing. It'll be fun. It'll be a passive way to get some skin in the game, and it'll be a good way for you to learn how to do portfolio management. JPM, um, probably due for a cool down. JPM's been pretty consistent run up. Probably due for a cool down. Not too much of a cool down. 160, 164, probably about $2, $3 to the downside. I'd say probably the lower end of it, $3. I like this for the cool down. Yeah. Anytime you get these consistent runs like this, you have to immediately think. I mean, it just can't keep running forever. You know what I mean? You gotta have a pullback. Gotta have a nice pullback too, not just a little pullback. You gotta have a decent pullback eventually. All right. So we're looking for that one. Like to pull back to about right there. About $3 move. If we had the continuation to the upside, we're probably looking at the breakout of about another $3 move to the upside, so about 72, where we'd potentially break out. So, but yeah, I like this one for the cool down. I think it makes sense, $2 to $3 push to the downside, cool off a little bit, maybe even get a little consolidation down here, a little chill zone before the next bump to the upside. CVS, we got this W pattern. All right, CVS was hot, man. It's hot, man. We were able to catch this trade right here, coming out of consolidation. Boom, caught this run here. Was able to get out somewhere in this zone, right? Decent trade. And now we're kind of hitting this little W, right? Typically with the W's, they freak me out because this is now approaching a triple top, okay? When I put a line here, we're hitting the triple top. Yes, we broke out, but we aren't holding the breakout. We pulled back again, right? So, we're hitting, hitting, hitting here. So, three strikes you're out. Probably looking for the pullback to retest in the zone, which would inline us with rectangle. Okay. So, all right. So yeah. So I'd be looking for this one to the downside. Mm, TSM, the semiconductor. This one, you know what? This one's a good one to go ahead and put triggers on. Look, we kind of got tight price action with the doji, right? This one's perfect for a trigger one. Let's go ahead and put a trigger. This one will be perfect for a trigger. We're gonna put a top and a bottom. There's our triggers, okay? We trigger off to the upside, boom, we're long. Trigger off to the downside, boom, we're short, and we're looking for 10 to 15% gains, okay? Get 10% or 10 or 15%. We take profits, move the stop loss above break even, risk-free trade, ride the wave, all right? Every 5, 10 points, we move the stop loss up. 5, 10 points, move the stop loss up. Just keep riding the wave, riding the wave. But yeah, perfect opportunity for a nice consolidation here, looking for a move. And like, here's the thing with these, right? When you see the consolidation, right? And then you start to see the price action get tight, 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 right? And then you see what brought it up, right? We got a three soldier pattern here, and then it's tight, tight, tight again. We're looking for a move, right? We're looking for a move. Now, can it hold? Can it hold to the upside? I don't know, maybe, but we'll see. If triggers up there, boom, we're long. Triggers here, boom, we're short. Gold or guild. General Mills, we're long. General Mills, we like this one for the push to the upside. Overall, it's in a bearish wedge right now. Likely pattern would be to the downside, but I got an idea that they're going to hit, and we're going to get some decent. I think they got earnings coming up. Um, I believe so. On the 20th. Yeah, so tomorrow, right? That's the thing. And I think they're going to do fairly well. I think they're going to do good. A lot of these people are still eating, they're still snacking. They're able to increase the prices and still keep their margins pretty decently to get profits. So I like General Mills for the push the upside. I like it for the break past here towards 70. All right. Okay, got you guys a whole bunch of, you know, tickers that you normally don't talk about. Let's go ahead and get into the ones that we do. Let's look at SPY. All right, SPY, absolutely crushing it. Let's go into a 6-month interval. All right, 6-month interval, absolutely crushing it. Look at this. Boom. All right. Remember, I was telling you about unnatural curvatures to the upside. Okay, this is unnatural. All right. Now we've been enjoying it. We're living it up, right? This is unnatural curvature to the upside. Okay. Not specifically here, and then we consolidated, right? We got it. But then this one here is a very sharp and very dramatic push. We're looking for the pull. We're looking for the pullback. Now we're going to ride the momentum. Okay. We're not going to make any sharp movements, but we're looking for the pullback. It makes sense. Pullback towards 465 makes sense. Okay. It makes sense coming out of this area here. Just a pullback, cool down, coming back in here, consolidate a little bit, letting people take a breather after such a hard run. It's like a marathon runner. You run, 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 and you gotta let your muscles relax a little bit before you go back out there and hit it. Okay. So I'd probably, if I was a betting man, I would bet we get a little bit of downward pressure tomorrow. Um, I don't know how much more a volume, as you can see, has been increased here, but we've been tapering off, tapering off. So we're starting to get some exhaustion. I probably would be looking for a little bit of a pullback going in tomorrow. Let's see. After hours, looks like let's go into 474.69. Let's go ahead and go into a 30-minute chart. We gapped up. We could easily, all we're going to do is we're just going to put a line here on the top, line here on the bottom, and come right in the middle. All right. That middle, that's our target. Okay. 473. 473 is where I think if we were to trigger that we could look for shorts. Okay. If we reject up here, right, we start to see volume fading and stuff where we can ride for the dollar 50 move here. We need to expect that we get some support here and potential rejection and reversal, right? So we need to be ready for it. But if we get acceptance, then we can ride this one, and we're probably looking for the gap fill down here. All right, so SPY. That's game plan. Q. Same thing with Q. We're just gonna put it at the top, right? Come here, put it at the bottom, and right there in the middle. I want a little bit better price action. I want some of that price. I want some more of that right there, right there. All right. Okay, top, bottom, and same idea. Okay, we hold here. We look like we're failing. We're rejecting this. We're looking for that push down about $1, $2 down to the downside, right? And we're expecting to get resistance here and potential rejection. If we get acceptance, we're looking for the flush and the follow through. All right, where then we're looking for the rejection and bounce play here. IWM, it's been hot. Oops. IWM, but it's holding this, it's skirting this line very well. I like this one for the downtrend play. I already got my lines on here. You guys already know the deal, okay? We're skirting this line and we did it before. That's the whole reason. We've done it before. We cooled down, right? We popped back up. We skirted this line, right? We couldn't do it. We pushed back up again. We're skirting again. If we don't break and hold above this line, we're coming back down, okay? So that's one of those things we're just waiting on. If we reject this line and we start to see volume failing and selling pressure coming in and all that type of stuff, we're going to play this short, and we're going to play this short to about 198, right? A $2 move to the downside. We're not expecting it to get this entire movement. We would like this. I mean, that would be fantastic if we got this entire push here. That'd be great for a short play, but we're looking for the push here. Okay, so these are our moves. Let's go with Tesla. I'm long Tesla. We're starting to form that cup. Got the handle here. I like to push the 260. So you guys already know the deal on Tesla. Tesla's one of those. It's a gamble either way. Okay, you just don't know which way to go. So I like to play. I like to make a judgment call on pre-market, and then I go in with my gut, man. So if I like this long, tomorrow. I'm gonna go in long contracts. And I look for the contract that is close enough to the at the money that could actually realistically get there with a Tesla heavy volume push. Okay, we can't get something that's like 25%, 30% out of the money. Okay, those things, any type of decline. So if we get example, I know you guys love to do it, man, because they're cheap and Tesla moves. But here's why you guys lose money. I get direct messages on this all the time. Man, it kept going up. Why'd I lose money and stuff? All right, prime example. All right. You're in the trade, right? And you're in it. Boom. Maybe you got into, some crazy out the money play, like let's say like 280, $285 call for like $20, right? And you're pushing, boom. It's like, and you got this momentum, right? The momentum's riding it, and you got this potential, okay? And this is early in the morning, okay? Theta hasn't came knocking at the door yet, okay? It's pushing, momentum's pushing early in the morning, and it's boom, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you're like, man, this thing's to the moon. This is gonna make me $100 per contract, man. I'm in this. And all of a sudden you get this pullback, right? And you start to lose. And then theta starts to knock it. And now you actually are starting to lose. And then it's pushing back up. And you're sitting here like, well, hang on. How am I like losing money now? And we're starting to go up in the opposite, we're starting to go up, but I'm losing money. Well, theta is coming over here and it's saying, hey, the potential of you meeting your strike price by expiration is getting less and less and less. Remember, options, right? Trading options, the whole algorithm is based off of, let's go into the screen, right? The whole algorithm, let's find one. All right. Let's do 280, right? 13, okay. The whole algorithm is based off of Tesla meeting or exceeding the strike price of $280 by the expiration date. Okay. Now, as long as we make these are calls, right? As long as we make momentum in the direction without getting the reversals, right? We get the momentum in the direction without getting these, we're good because momentum's on our side. As soon as the momentum hits there, right? The algorithm changes, momentum shifts, and then we start the contracts start to lose the implied volatility that's associated with it, okay? Starts to lose that because it's all about the probability of this underlying asset meeting and exceeding this price, this plus this, okay? Especially if this is your entry price, this plus this by this date, all right? You guys just need to understand that. That's why you guys keep losing money on your way out of the money options, okay? You guys want to be doing, you guys, like if this is 252, you guys want, and we're looking at Friday's option dates and stuff. We want to look at the 270s, okay? Tesla on a good day can run anywhere between $10 and $15, right? This is 20. We're pushing the envelope, of the upper part of it. But if we got a good volume push, $15 of pushing, that's gonna make the momentum move in our favor, and it's gonna speed up this more so than we're gonna lose on the data. Right? Just understand that. That's how we do it. Okay. Got to spend a little bit more money instead of getting those cheapy out the money ones. Apple. All right, Apple, the general holding strong. All right, I still like the short case for Apple. Apple came here, it held its way, pushed back up, and now we're kind of consolidating. Sold off a little bit here with a really quick wick. I still like this for the negative push to the downside. Okay, I think we get a little cooling in the market. I think Apple will be no different than all the other stocks. We get a little bit of cooling to the downside. I'd be very surprised if we keep pushing to the upside given what's going on with Apple. I just think people are just trading it. This was a bullish day today. People were just trading and it was a bull day. That's all with this one. Amazon, hey, what did we say with Amazon? What did we say with Amazon? Did you guys watch my video yesterday? Well, here's the same chart we had on the video yesterday, guys. And what did Amazon do? Well, I'll let you guys know. It pretty much did exactly what we said it was going to. It came down to the bottom zone where we thought it was going to go. Okay, so those of you that took the video advice and you went short on Amazon, congratulations, man. It was a good play coming out of the gate, right? Coming out of the gate, it was a fantastic play to the downside, and it absolutely, at the very beginning, the first hour of the market, it paid very handsomely. We even got to follow through towards the 152 like we talked about, okay? And then we pop back up into the consolidation zone. But good job. I think we still get another leg to the downside depending on what the overall market will do, but I like this push. I think we get a little bit more out of the battle zone to the downside. So I still like puts here. I think we got a little more juice to squeeze out of this one. Soft. See, again, guys, I know I sound bearish. Believe me, I'm a bull at heart, man. But when when we look at these charts, guys, when we look at these charts and we see these things here, guys, you just need to just look for some of the pressure. Now, on the 4-hour chart, we're bearish and we're starting to get this wedge to the upside. Okay. Typically, we'll get, we did it here. We wedged up, we came down. We wedge up, we come down just a little bit. So we come down here and we come down to the about the area. So that's what gives me the thing. We'll probably push up, get a little bit of a bullish push, get people on the train thinking we got a explosion happening, and we'll get a downtrending motion. So I'd be looking for some shorts on Microsoft more so than long. I'll play the trend with longs, but if I'm looking for the swing trade on Microsoft, I'm looking for a short trade. All right, I'll give you one more. One more. Oh, I'll give you two more because I wanted to go over FDX. AMD. AMD. Man. AMD. Guys, AMD's been hot right now. Oh, those are alerts. That's why. All right, AMD's hot right now, okay? Coming out of consolidation zone, big push, right? Big push, step ladder, but it has some legit news along with it, right? So, the news kind of makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and put a little rectangle around this one, and we're gonna use this as triggers, okay? We break to the upside, we're gonna look for longs. Longs pushing towards 145, okay? We break our moving averages. We're gonna look for the short position back to 135. That's the game plan with AMD. All right, and FDX. Guys, booyah! I just got a report too that we're in the money on our options trade. We did the put. Guys. I told you. I told you. You can only, man, you can only go up so much, okay? And they're losing market share to Amazon. This was a terrible earnings report for these guys. I mean, DHL is giving better discounts. UPS is giving better discounts. People are buying from Amazon and shipping from Amazon directly from Amazon. They don't need FDX. FDX is losing money, guys, losing money. So, they're struggling. They need to reorganize a little bit. They need to do some better stuff. I got a feeling we're probably going to find some support here. I don't know if we get it, any more downtrending. Well, it could be because we keep sliding a little bit. We could have another drip to the downside. I don't think we'll get as dramatic as this, but we could have another drip to the downside. But yeah, uh, it's looking rough for these guys, okay? Looking very rough. So but we're looking really good. The only regret I have is that we only did one contract because it was risky and it was in the Christmas challenge. I wish we would have done 10. But, had we done 10, guess what? It probably would have went the other way. So, that's just the way it goes. All right, man. So hope you got some value out of this video. We did a lot of charts, man, a lot of charts. I like to do the charts on the Tweaky Tuesdays because it gets you ready for Wednesday. Wednesday is like the midday, you know what I mean? And then on Wednesday, we'd like to kind of cover the midweek sit rep, kind of what's happened so far and get a really good, trend on where the market's at and stuff. So Tuesdays are going to be really where I start to really hone in on some big charts. So if you like the chart stuff, definitely Tuesday videos, mark that on your calendar because that's when I'm going to really do the Tuesday videos and stuff like that will be the chart ones, getting us ready for midweek. Don't forget, check out the links in the description. Check out our TWR platforms. We have something for everyone, every budget and every style. Oh, and don't forget, man, I have over 20 analysts and alert signaling bots on my analytical team. Okay, so if you got a server, a Discord server, or a Telegram server, and we're even looking into integrating it through the API stuff onto websites, okay, hit me up. All right, I'll put the link in the description. If you want TWR alerts on your platform, you want the money making alerts to get to your people that you have working for you, I want to help you out, man. So holler at your boy. Let's make a business deal and let's get those great TWR alerts that make that fire money on your platforms so everyone can make money and we can just spread that TWR market warrior, flair everywhere. Now, as always, if you're ready, follow me. Let's go to war. Let's go out there and make some money, guys. Holla at you. See you when that bell rings. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a TWR market warrior. So quit wasting that money that's not making money. Join the team and let's go to war. All right, team, that's a wrap. Check out TWR's platform and come get some. Start your week off strong and join one of TWR's alerting and signaling platforms. We have truly something for everyone. Penny stock markets, we have you covered. If you like alerts via text message, you can join the text message platform.
Our instant message platform offers you the real-time entry and exit alerts, plus access to TA and DD bots, but without the overwhelmingness that some of the more aggressive platforms have, siphoning through hundreds of channels. We conveniently put all of this into 2 channels, an alerting channel and a chatting channel. And of course, our flagship, the Discord platform, is the one-stop shop, the everything platform where you have hundreds of channels that give you everything from real-time entry and exit reports, the algo signals, the research and learning lab, the professional chat floors. I mean, it is a true platform with something for everyone, every style, or every single budget. Definitely one-of-a-kind platform, and TWR is a different kind of beast. You can also gain access into the TWR trading clubs right on our TWR storefront. Now all of the clubs for 2023 are closed. However, we will be adding new clubs coming into 2024, so make sure you check our platform regularly so that you can sign up early and get your slots secured. All the links are in the description, or you can go directly to the website right there and get spun up on all the information. Remember, scared money don't make money. You got to have a plan and a strategy. Got to be able to control your emotions. Stay calm, cool, and collected. And as always, if you're ready, follow me and let's go to war.
In the traders war room, warring with the market every day we on Zoom. Never gonna quit, ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon. Way to go, dude, come and learn how to trade stocks. We rentless with the attack when this thing pop. We market warriors and we can share the same pot. I woke up and went to war in my tank top. Thanks, Pops, he an analyst, a veteran. And we ain't hating on them other dudes, we better than. I was down and then I learned about leveraging. And after that, I ain't never went red again. Green, right? It ain't bad, it just seemed like something wrong with you if you say we ain't tight. Get in and get out before you think twice. Let's have a toast, you bring the drinks and I'll bring ice. Defeat's nice in the traders war room. What you wanna do in the traders war room?